Good morning, students. Our next topic is on production of electricity in a cell. Our next topic is on production of electricity in a cell. So, how this electricity can be produced in a cell? An electric cell produces a small amount of electricity from chemicals stored inside cell. Okay, generally, any electric cell produces very small quantity of electricity. It's very less quantity can be produced. When the chemical in the electric cell is used up, the electric cell stops working or producing the electricity. And already in the previous class we have studied this electric cell structure, right? What is the electric cell structure? Suppose this is the structure of electricity, you can see electric cell. This is the electric cell which is consisting of a cap. Okay, so here you can see this is the positive terminal and this is the negative terminal. So all types of electric cells have two terminals, a positive terminal and a negative terminal. These all are having a positive and a negative terminal. In a dry cell used in our home, the central carbon rod is positive terminal and the zinc contained is a negative terminal. Suppose you see in any dry cell, whatever cell we use, generally these are the dry cells what we use in the home, is having a central carbon rod. So they have two rods there. One is the carbon rod, okay, which is acting as a positive terminal, and there is a zinc rod also located in that is the negative terminal. Carbon rod act as a positive terminal and the zinc rod act as negative terminal. Okay, now coming to battery. So what is meant by battery? That is the cell. You have understood generally what we use at home is the cell. So coming to battery, okay, when two or more cells are joined together, the combination is called a battery. When two or more cells are joined, okay, two or more cells are joined together, then the combination is known as battery. So once you see this, like these are the two cells joined with each other. So this is the positive terminal and this is the negative terminal of the first cell. Positive terminal of the second cell can be joined with the negative terminal of the first cell. So like this the combination will be. Okay, so two electric cells joined together. In this case there are two electric cells joined together. Clear? So that case it can be called as battery. Next one is known as or what is a bulb? You see, how can we define a bulb? So you all are aware of it. What is a bulb? So we get light from a thin tiny wire inside a glass cover. This is called filament. Generally tungsten bulbs, you know, right? So this is the structure which is having a glass cover in which it has a this shape one, that is known as filament. Filament is present. Okay, this which is made with tungsten generally. It is supported by two thicker wires as shown in figure, like how we have shown like this. One of these thick wire is connected to the metal casting around the base of the bulb. The other is connected to metal tip of the base. Okay, so the base of the bulb and the metal tip of the base are the two terminals of the bulb. These two terminals are fixed in such a way that they do not touch each other. So suppose you see these two terminals, how the two terminals are fixed. They are not. These two terminals are not in touch with each other. In such a way they can be arranged. Okay. Next one, what is a circuit? What is a circuit? The complete path from one terminal of the electric cell through the bulb and back to the other terminal of the electric cell is called circuit. Now you can see the complete path from one terminal of the electric cell okay, from one terminal of the electric cell through the bulb and back to the other terminal of the electric cell. Through the bulb and back to the other terminal of the electric cell is called a circuit. So this is called a circuit. Okay. Now coming to what is a open circuit and what is a closed circuit. What is an open circuit and what is a closed circuit? So let me show with the figure how is the circuit actually. Suppose what I told you, this is the cell, right? This is one of the cell with positive and negative terminals which is joined to the bulb, which is joined to the bulb like this. Okay, so this complete set, if you observe, this is known as circuit. Then what is open circuit and what is closed circuit? Open circuit. So open circuit is nothing but flow of current in a circuit. If there is any gap in the path of the circuit, the bulb does not light up. Such a circuit is called open circuit. Okay, if there is any gap in the path of a circuit, okay, if there is any gap in the path of the circuit, the bulb does not light up. The bulb doesn't light up. Such a circuit is called an open circuit. Such a circuit is called open circuit. Okay. Then what about closed circuit? Bulb lights up only when a bulb and wire form a complete path. The bulb lights up only when a bulb and wire form a complete path. Okay, so which starts at one terminal of electric cell and ends at the other terminal. It starts at one terminal of electric cell and ends at the other terminal. Such a circuit is called closed circuit. Such a circuit is called closed circuit. Okay. So that is the today's topic.